Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Zelkenon, and this is another episode of Smite Super Builds, and today we have Cupid, oh little baby Cupid. So I don't think I've done a build for Cupid yet, but the thing with Hunters, traditionally they do go with all pretty much the same build, maybe an item change or two. That's why I didn't really jump into doing all the Hunters right away. But yeah, I'm going to do it anyway since somebody asked for it, so let's go on with the items. So for conquest purposes, and just in general, hunters typically get the same two actives, and that's purification beads and sprints. If you're not going to get haste of Fatalis with one of your hunter builds or assassin builds, then go a sprint. That allows you, instead of having to have haste of Fatalis, you can get a damage item rather than just attack speed. So you can go that route. But these two actives are the main ones for hunters, especially in conquest, because hunters typically have 0 CC immunities, and that's a big factor in team fights and whatnot. So you won't get picked off if you have purification beads and sprint. You can easily run away or chase after a victim. So that is that. So warrior tabby, basic boots. So if you're in your hunter and conquest and a dueling and whatnot, it's best to go with a stack item. In this case, I'll go with Devourer's Gloves. It's a much safer route. If you want to go ballsy, then go with Heart Seeker. But just keep in mind that if you die, it will cut your stacks in half. I don't recommend any stack items for hunters or assassins in an arena. Because mages are just going to dominate the minions, and chances are you won't have an entire team that just let you kill all the minions. And other chances is that you can't clear them all at a very good rate. So that's why I don't recommend stack items anywhere else besides conquest. It just doesn't work that way, work well at all. So Devourer's Gloves is the safer route to go. I did pick up all 60 stacks, so this is what the stats would be with this full build at level 20. It's fairly good. It gives you a total of 60 power if you have all your stacks, because you get half a point of power per stack in your 60 stacks. So that is that. A pretty good amount of lifesteal. I got a question like, what's the difference between this and Bloodforge? Bloodforge is about another 600 gold more expensive. It does kind of require some decent attack speed because you only get power and lifesteal increased by having stacks. So you have to keep hitting them, get stacks on them, and it's only to that one target. Rather, if you have Devourer's Gloves filled up all the way to stacks, you do all that damage instantly and lifesteal instantly. Versus Bloodforge, you have your base set a number amount, and then you have to, it goes up gradually higher the more you hit them and the more stacks you put on somebody. Yeah, in the end, it would do more damage if you have all stacks on somebody, but this is just, a flat rate. You don't have to, add stacks or whatnot, but I'd definitely go with this. If you're not, if you're not in Conquest and you're Cupid somewhere else, then yeah, I'll go Bloodforge, for the sake if you want lifesteal. So if not, I would just probably get another penetration on. I'd probably just get Titan's Bane. If you feel like you need more cooldown for whatever reason, maybe you're one of those hunters that like to use their abilities more than basic attacks, then I would definitely pick up Joan's Wrath. So those are just kind of little situationals. Brawler's Beatstick, definitely get this if you're fighting a healer like Hell, Aphrodite, Shanga, or high health regeneration gods like Hercules and Shock. This will shut them down quite easily. Oh, also Vermana. This will definitely shut down Vermana's ulti when he gets his health back. So those are, some situational items to have in place of Devourer's Gloves or any of these other ones that you feel is necessary. So, Executioner and Shin Size. You will notice I use these two items almost every single Assassin build and Hunter build. I really love this combo. It gives you a ridiculous amount of attack speed increase, a fair bit of physical power, and the passives are just wonderful for having good attack speed. This reduces, basically it's a shitload of penetration. You lower the target's physical protection and also additional, points by points. So it's gonna be 21% and then 15 points if you have other stacks. Yeah, so on top of that, you're going to have your warrior tabby, That's another 15 points. That's quite a bit of penetration all on one item. It's a really great item, so definitely get it. Executioner. It's up to you if you want to get it as your second or third item or fourth item. If you're fighting tanky people right away, like early game, pick this up early, obviously. So it just kind of depends on how you want to do it in your own order, who you're fighting. Shin size with really good attack speed. The passive gets a lot of use out of it, a lot of extra damage for you. And then finally, the top of our damage is the Rage and Deathbringer combo. For obvious reasons, crit, attack speed, power, pretty good passive with a good attack speed, and so on and so forth. So let's go on with some testing. So we have 220 physical power with all 60 stacks. Without it, it's about 190-ish. So that is that. See. Those are pretty good hits, I have to say. 300 non-crits and like 700 plus on crits. Of course, that's against jungle minions, so just keep that in mind. Now we have red buff. We are sitting at a nice 270 physical power. So 900 plus crits. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and use our wand here. That just cool effects, cool effects. I go over to raw. This would be a little bit closer to how you actually hit somebody, but my theory is this is raw but without any items since he is really freaking weak. So yeah, killing before his ulti went off. If you're wondering what those yellow numbers are, that is the shin size adding additional damage according to their maximum HP. This gives you a general idea of how well your lifesteal is. It is pretty insane with Devourer's Gloves. Plus 43, so it would be a little bit higher, but it would just pass up the cap. So I could let him hit me for a little bit, drop our HP a little bit, and then 63, 160. Yeah, it's just a crazy amount of life still we have with Devourer's Gloves. That just kind of shows you the power of that. So that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.